Wow, stories.
Am I the idiot for getting my daughter an apartment versus letting her move back in? My female 45, daughter Mallory, female 24, got married 3 years ago. She has 2 children, 2 and 6 months. Recently, her husband revealed he's been cheating on her and is leaving her for another woman. They rent a house, but due to my daughter having no credit at the time of moving in, only his name is on the lease. He is giving her 30 days to move out. Mallory is understandably distraught. I've been doing all I can to comfort her. She asked if she could move in with me, explaining she'd have the kids every other week. She assured me she isn't looking for childcare. Both kids are in daycare. She offered to pay rent and chip in on groceries. Now I have always raised my kids to be independent. I didn't kick them out at 18, but I did encourage them to start doing things on their own. Mallory moved out at 19, moving in with her soon-to-be ex. My sons are in college and plan to move out after graduating from college. They're both freshmen at the same university. I asked Mallory how her credit score was. She said she could reasonably rent. I offered to pay the first month, last month, and a deposit, along with 6 months' rent. She said it's not about the money. She's not wealthy by any means, but she does well for herself, and her husband is already agreeing to give her money weekly, even before they go to court. She just wants emotional support. I told her I could do that with her living in her own place. She started to cry and said she just needs her mom right now. I told her she was going to be okay. My sons are pissed with me. They pointed out I have plenty of room, that Mallory has offered to pay rent. She's also not the type to shrug off responsibility for the kids, and the toddler is well behaved. To me, that doesn't matter. They called me heartless. Am I the idiot? You're the idiot. Moving in with you for a few months while she recovers is not going backwards. And maybe if you weren't so hung up on pushing her to be independent, she wouldn't be married and divorced with 2 kids by age 24. Might be time to rethink your priorities. No idiots here. I understand where everyone here is coming from. But having 2 kids 2 and under in the house every other week is a huge ask. I do like the idea of a temporary situation. Give her a month or 2 and then help her find an apartment. She clearly needs the support, and from what you've said, she's never actually been independent, so she's likely going to need some help. Additionally, she likely needs to build her credit history a little bit. Living with you for too long might actually hurt her future. Now, for the next story. Am I the idiot for telling my sister she's fat? I grew up in a very abusive household. I graduated high school at 17 so I could move out the day I grabbed my diploma. I couch surfed for a couple of months until I turned 18 and got my first apparent at 18 with my boyfriend. We worked minimum wage jobs, working 60+ hours a week so my BF and I could afford rent. When we moved in, we only had a bed, a small TV, my BF's Xbox, and toiletries. Nothing else. Over the next 2 years, we began saving up money to get our first car. After getting a car, we applied to a job that paid more for fewer hours. We get raises every few months and profit sharing every quarter. We slowly began to update our apartment. Now, the only thing we were missing was a couch. The couch was donated to us by our apartment. Someone got evicted from their unit and left everything in there. The office, knowing we don't have a couch yet, gave us the couch. After all of the upgrades, we decided to start hosting D&D at our house. Just me, my BF, the DM, my brother-in-law, and my sister who weighs a whopping 375 pounds. My sister couldn't fit into any of our chairs, so she sat on our couch. We originally didn't have a problem with this until we noticed our couch began to divot in the middle, and the bar that held the futon together underneath started to bend. My BF and I agreed we'd buy her a chair that's built for her weight. The chair just came in, and we had D&D on Friday. We showed the chair to my sister, hoping she would be grateful. We paid over $100 for this. We're not rich, so we had to dip into our savings to pay for this. My sister got mad at us, accusing us of calling her fat. We tried to calm her down, but trying to calm her down just made her scream more. My brother-in-law was telling us to look at what we started. I have to go home to this. You got this couch for free, just buy another one, etc. With my sister screaming in one ear and my brother-in-law talking in the other, I lost it. I said, summarizing, "Everyone, shut the F***K up. You are completely right. Your fat A*S is breaking our couch. You can lose weight easily but choose to stay a fat slob. This is a problem you can literally run from, but you chose to be fat and collect taxpayers' money to stay home and eat more and gain more weight. Until you lose weight under 250 pounds, you're not allowed on our couch again. I admit it was a bit much, and I should have a better control on my feelings. I feel bad for saying what I said on Friday, but it felt good to finally say it. Last night, my brother-in-law was texting me, saying my bullying caused her to have a mental breakdown, and I should apologize. I told him I'd apologize when she apologized for bending our couch. Am I the idiot for calling my sister fat by buying her a chair that supports her weight? Everyone sucks here. You were not the idiot until your outburst. There was no need to scream about taxpayers' money and calling her a fat slob. Just clearly stating that she is damaging your furniture and that is not fair on you was enough. The suggestion of you buying another couch would be enough to kick them out for disrespecting your property. You stated you grew up in an abusive household, so her weight, mental health, and eating habits may have been due to this. You certainly didn't help here, not the idiot. You obviously shouldn't have screamed at her, but you wouldn't have if she hadn't started the discussion already full of accusing you. I don't believe you should let someone destroy your furniture just to not hurt her feelings. Obesity is a very serious problem, and generally should be addressed before it kills the individual.